guys want? Do you want Brandon at the microphone, or do you
Sure.
want to break out?
Microphone's great.
All right, for Brandon, go ahead. And guys on the phone, if you want to ask questions of Brandon, go ahead.
Brandon, is this your first time speaking?
Yeah, you're going to. Hey, Brandon's ready. Go ahead.
Hi, Herb Gould. Just, real basic, talk about your thoughts about getting in, and, as Coach talked a little bit about, being able to become sort of a real goal for the season.
Coach talked about it a lot. Our main goal throughout the season was just to get better, every day, putting in 1%, and reaching, 319-13, which was on our wristbands, and when we finally saw our names called, it was pretty much a blessing. We were excited about it, and we were excited for the challenge ahead.
Great, we're also got the TV show.
How important was it for you guys not only to get into the tournament, but to win some games there?
I think it was really important. We obviously we didn't want to focus solely on just playing just to get to the tournament. We wanted to get better every day. But with that goal in mind, at the same time, it gives us a little bit of an edge. And I think obviously we played a lot better this year. With the coaching change, it was against our power. But we came in with the mindset, whatever coaching staff came in, we were gonna be on the same page with them. And Coach Gross and his staff, they did a great job with us.
Talk about, Brandon, when you guys were at 2-7. There was kind of a question, at least on the outside. You obviously needed to get some things done, and then you guys pulled that 5-game streak off. Just talk about, how you guys were able to do that, and does that make this, more satisfying?
Obviously, teams go through rough stretches. We went through some, obviously, last year, and we had a great non-conference play this year, and then we went into that rough stretch. I think you said 2-7. But I think the main thing was Coach didn't let anybody doubt each other. And we had players that came in. I think the good thing about that was we were practicing well. We just weren't finishing out games the way we would like to. So we just continued to get better. And I think throughout the losses, it's not that we were playing so bad. We just weren't, getting little things done with it, whether it's execution or putting a couple of halves together. But we got better, and we knew if we just kept playing and kept focusing, things would turn for the better for us.
I assume you guys were pretty happy when you saw your name go up. What was the reaction in the room like when you saw Kansas State at number 4?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying. I was just kind of focused on us. I think Coach Rivers. I talked to him last week, and I talked to him I think a couple of months before then. Just congratulating him. He's done a great job over there. Obviously with that program. He texted us. Us seniors. Congrats on your year. Just keep going, keep fighting. I'm rooting for you. So I've gotten a chance to watch them play a few times, and it's exciting. I'm glad that that everything worked out for them. Obviously Chester and Coach playing, all of them are over there. So, and I talked to Dustin Yoder, who used to be one of our managers. I talked to him today. Just saying good luck in the tournament, and they said the same to us.
What do you know about Colorado?
Not too much. Just basics that I got after we watched the draw. They have really balanced offense. They got a lot of guys. They got, I think, like 4 guys in double figures and another guy that's almost in 10. So, and they got a strong rebounder. They're a strong rebounding team, and they're a team that obviously any team in the NCAA tournament is a good team. So, it's going to be a challenge for us. But I think the coaches are going to get us ready. We're going to have a good game plan, and we're going to be ready to go.
Did you see that game that they played against Arizona with the last second shot?
No, I don't think I saw.
Okay.
Brandon, Herb again, did you peek at the bracket recently, and did you have a preference just as far as where you were going? Have you been to Texas? Any thoughts about where you guys end up playing?
Not at all. I don't know what it is about me, but ever since I was little, I never really got into the whole bracket thing. I never really understood how it worked and stuff. I just like to play. So this is my first time. I just looked at it a second ago. Just the whole thing. Obviously watching Selection Sunday the last couple of years gave me a little idea, but. From the Texas standpoint, I played there in high school a few times at AU tournaments and whatnot. And, I think going out there, it doesn't really matter where we're going to go out, where we're going to play. Obviously, I think the weather's going to be a little better out there than it is here, but, you just got to be ready to play wherever.
What's your recollection?
You've been asked about the sports a lot, but was that a natural reminder all season? Did that actually help you seeing that on your wrist?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people asked about it all the time. You know, I've had people ask me if they can get one. I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep mine. But it is a motivational factor. You know, guys wear it every day. I don't think Coach Gross is taking his off. And just being able to, you know, when you're just people ask you about it, it's even more reminding. I might be at the store. You know, I've been at Walmart getting groceries, and someone asked me what's that on your wrist, and I explain it, and then it kind of just takes me back. You know, what our real goal was when we got to it, and now, you know, it's about advancing, it's about playing hard, and it's about making plays. So we're excited for the challenge ahead of us.
What's your recollection of the UNLV game?
I think we were ready to play that game. We played hard. I think it was one of our better, you know, team-oriented game, and we came out and we were ready to go from the jump. So it was one of our better games, and I think I remember I had 8 rebounds, and I was excited about that because I wasn't rebounding as well as I needed to be, and just doing anything to help the team win. And I think it was a good team effort.
You've been to Texas. You ever been to Austin?
I don't think I've been to Austin. I've been to Houston. I've been to Dallas. I think this might be my first time.
It's a lot like Gurnee. There's an outlet mall.
Is it really? There's not Six Flags. That's from St. Louis, but no, yeah.
They do have parties there, though.
Yeah. We're going to get this thing done.
By Dallas, yeah.
As a player, how do you explain the swings in games? I mean, even if we watch the Wisconsin game today, you know, one team will go 16-2, and then the other team will go 16-2. It seemed like we had those same type.
Yeah, I mean, in the Big Ten, you know, some of the coaches, I'm not going to name them, but other coaches, they're trying to say that their conference is the best in the nation. Clearly, that's just false. I think the Big Ten has been and will continue to be the toughest conference in the nation. Obviously, I'm a little biased because I play in it, but, you know, it is what it is. I think, you know, I think all the games, you know, anything can happen. You can't just go into a game and be like, okay, we're going to get this one and move on to the next. You got to be focused on that game in mind. And, you know, with the things that happened this year, you know, it's never surprising.